Hey everybody, this is the last video I'm going to make for today, but this one's going to be a little personal, so I'm going to try to keep it a little lighthearted despite the topic. But today I'd like to talk about turning negative into positive. Now, there's plenty of ways you can do that. Depending on what you're going through, you could be going through a lot of struggles. I'm not going to go in-depthly into mine or say or disclose any of the information, but I've been going through things for a long time, a couple of years now, and I just genuinely felt like I didn't fit in with any groups. I never really was that happy, and that's just me being really honest with you. And for a long time, I tried to use less than healthy means to fix those issues. But something that I have come to find through doing YouTube and through some of the other things that I've done in my life is that sometimes there's always another way to handle a negative issue and turn it into a positive. Like, for example, I have a hard time sleeping at night due to some of the things that is going on and stuff like that, but still, because of those things that is going on, I kind of use those things to make videos. I'm up late at night, so why not stream all night? Allows me to get out of just sitting there and kind of feeling a little upset. I can stream, be a little lighthearted on stream, and kind of joke, occasionally interact with somebody and kind of have a little laugh or joke or smile or interact and just have that kind of thing. And making the videos, well, I don't want to get famous or anything like that off this. I'm doing this because I love this. Every time I see that a video gets views, that's enough to me. Knowing that somebody else seen this and might possibly have been happy, or may have possibly, got a little bit of enjoyment from something that I made, that's enough for me. And to me, that's turning those negative that I've had into a positive. Despite the situation, I was able to find a positive that I could do within there to make me kind of feel better and a little bit more comfortable. Now, I'm not saying I'm out of the woods. This is definitely early in the doing the YouTube and stuff. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, this definitely makes me feel a little bit better knowing that I have something like this, that I can just make something that I enjoy, and there are people out there that I know also enjoy it and want to watch. And I'm sure no matter the situation that you're going through, and there's probably some way that you're able to find some positive. Maybe you are suffering through an addiction. Maybe there's a sport you can find. And maybe the time that you would have been putting into those illicit substances, you can then put towards a sport or a practice of doing something or a skill. Me, I'm taking this time that I just genuinely wasn't feeling like myself, and I was kind of spending a lot of time alone and kind of self-isolating myself to start making videos. In a way, it's not isolating because I can connect with you guys, the community. I can have a little bit of space to kind of release something that I like, and I can still do something that I enjoy. As I said, I have no plans for this to become a famous thing or something like that. I'm just doing this for the pure point of enjoyment. If you guys like it, well then, I enjoy you guys join along for the ride. You don't have to give it a like. I wouldn't mind the sub, but you don't have to give it a like. But just engaging in the comments would be nice, because I like to know what you guys think. I like to know what everybody has for different ideas on the topics that I speak of. But anyways, this was just a short little video on the whole idea of that, and yeah, I just hope this message kind of reaches anybody who might be going through something, and you might be able to do something like I have done and find something there you can turn that negative that you have into a positive. I know it's easier said than done, trust me. I do know that, but maybe this video will reach somebody who might really need it, and that's all that matters to me. Maybe somebody who really needs to hear the message and find something will hear this and then finally find something in their life that is better. Anyways, like, subscribe, peace, and I enjoy making the content.